So if you're raising kids without a village, you're raising kids way differently than mothers who have a village. Let's talk about it. So I recently saw a post, well, not just one post, many posts of women talking about how they have had to raise their children without a village. I can relate to this. For the first maybe 9 to 10 years of my life as a mother, I had to raise my children without a village. And let me tell you, that was very hard. But in the comments of these posts, I saw many women saying, well, if you don't have a village, you should go out and make your own village. Stop complaining and bashing the other women who have had a village. But maybe I'm reading it wrong. I never saw them complaining. They just said, I didn't have a village. They had a village. My motherhood was different. Their motherhood was different. That kind of did bother me to read all these comments. I remember for the very beginning of me being a mother, I tried my hardest to go out and make friends. I went to churches, I went to mom events, I went to parks, and I could not make any friends. Moms either already had their own friends, they were too busy with their children, or they just had no time for new friends. But I remember for many years, I would go out and I would try to meet moms who were similar to my walk. I'm not saying you shouldn't make different types of friends, but I know that from the beginning, that's what I was looking for. I had no one. It was just me and my kids. I had conversations with them. I even lost myself for a moment because it was just me and my kids. I didn't even know how to interact with adults. That's how bad it was. So like about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, that's when I started to interact with adults, and it was so intimidating. I developed social anxiety. I felt so immature because I didn't know how to talk to an adult, because the whole beginning of motherhood was only talking to children. And so for me, seeing like, oh, go out and make your own village, that is very hard. You're already so overwhelmed and busy with your children. You almost have no time to make those friends. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's extremely important that you do that. You try and make these times. I remember I would go 30 minutes to 1 hour once a week trying to meet new moms. And I would meet new moms, but they were never actual connections. So for me to just say, oh, you want to be part of my village? Just be a part of my village. That wasn't realistic. I couldn't do that, because even if we became friends in the beginning, it would still take time, maybe years, to build up that relationship, to be like, oh, can you take care of my kids? Because I'm very careful at who's around my kids. So you still have to do life without a village in the beginning. If you are one of those moms who have a village, y'all are so blessed. You have your own village. You have your own group of people who can help you. Y'all are definitely so blessed. If you are a mother who can help support someone, who can help encourage them, I would say do it. Because there's a lot of moms out there who have lost their identity because they're just consumed in being a mother. Encourage a mom, let them know you're doing amazing. So I hope that if you're a mom without a village, that you do take time to find who you are, to find yourself, to find those little moments to step out. If you're a mom without a village, message me if you need to talk, leave me a comment. I do not mind having these conversations to encourage you, because sometimes we do need that encouragement. So I think you're amazing. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. You'll get through it.